Hey everybody, in today's video I'm going to be doing a basic comparison of the compass functionality between the Garmin Instinct watch and the Nixon Regulus Expedition watch. Now I'm not going to get into all the specifics of what you can do on these watches, and I'm not going to get into which watch is better. They're really two totally different types of watches. This video is more so for the person who wants the compass functionality on the watch. They're thinking about one of these two as their options and they just want to see what does the compass look like. Just basic functionality. Let's start with the Garmin Instinct. Now the Garmin Instinct is going to have a whole lot more features on it than the Nixon Regulus Expedition. This is more of your basic ABC watch. The Garmin Instinct is more of a pseudo smartwatch, but it also has GPS functionality and it also has navigation modes, which you can kind of incorporate some of your compass functionality into to make it predefined for what you want to see. I'm not going to get into all that. In this video, I'm just going to be showing you the basic compass widget that you get on this watch. You've got an ABC button down here by default. Doesn't matter if you've got the solar or one of the non-solar versions. The compass is going to be the same for all of them. By default, when you get your watch, if you press that bottom left button, your ABC button, it'll take you into your altimeter, barometer, and compass settings. Now mine took me straight into my altimeter. It'll always take you into the last one that you used, but I can use the up or down button over here and I can navigate down to my compass. It's pretty basic. You've got a compass view here. Got a directional pointer up at the top, you've got your navigation pointer, and then I'm showing my degrees here. Now some of this stuff can be adjusted. I can press the GPS button, I can go in and I can calibrate it. Instead of showing it in degrees, if I want to show it into mils, I could do that here by changing this. I can change my north reference. Do I want magnetic? Do I want grid? User defined? True north? And then I can change the mode. Do I have auto, off, or on? That's the basic compass though. Also, if we don't want the compass, we can go down one more and we've actually got a view that's kind of all three of them, your altimeter, barometer, and compass all in one view. You can see here there's an arrow, that's my barometric trend, so that's looking at my barometer over the last 6 hours. What has the barometric trend been doing? In the middle, I've got my altitude for my altimeter, and then I've got my degrees and my compass everywhere else. So it's kind of nice that they give you this one view that shows you all of them. That's a quick look at the compass on the Garmin Instinct watch. The one negative about the Garmin Instinct is after 2 minutes in any one of those, if you don't do anything, it'll automatically take you back to your main timekeeping screen. I wish they would let you stay in the compass mode as long as you want to, but again, you can create custom activities and do navigation on here where you can kind of incorporate some of this stuff, and then you can use that as long as you want to until your battery goes out. So I'm going to go ahead and sit that down. Let's take a look at the Nixon Regulus Expedition. Now the Nixon's going to be a whole lot easier in terms of the functionality, but you're not going to have near the capabilities that you will with something like the Garmin Instinct. Like the Garmin Instinct though, your bottom left button is going to be your mode button. If you press that, I'm currently in time mode, but I can go down to my altimeter, navigate session. One of the options is compass. If I press compass, it basically puts us into our compass, and you've got a couple of values here. You can see the directional pointer, the degrees, just like we saw before. What's also nice on the Nixon though is you've also got your north indicator. So as I start moving around, I'll always have a pointer that shows me where north is. I'll always have a pointer that shows me the direction that I'm going. The other thing that's nice about the Nixon is you've always got your current time. So while you're out navigating or hiking, you don't have to be going back and forth to the screens or creating some kind of custom activity like you would with the Garmin Instinct. The negative though is basically you're going to have to take whatever options they give you. There's nothing customizable with this. Another nice feature is if you wanted to set a bearing. So for example, let's say I'm looking off into the distance. I see something I want to navigate to. I can press the upper right button and I can aim at that location, and then I can press the bottom right button and I can set a bearing. Now when I'm navigating, I've got an arrow down here that shows me my bearing location. So now I've got three different things that are displayed: my north indicator, my bearing, and the current direction that I'm going. The other nice thing about the Nixon is I can stay in the compass mode as long as I want to. It'll never kick me out and take me back to the main watch face. I have to do that manually. So whenever I'm done with the compass, I can simply press the mode button, go back to my time mode, and I've successfully exited the compass mode. Both of them are pretty basic. Both of them are going to get you exactly what you need if you're looking for a compass, but I hope this video gives you an idea of the difference between the two and what the views look like.